My name is Sunil Fernandes. I'm the editor for Goodreturns.in, Goodreturns.in. It's one of the leading finance portals, personal finance portals in India, and you can log on to it for more on personal finance related articles, particularly with regards to India. Today we'll quickly talk a little bit on what is the common man's expectations for in the Union Budget 2015-16. Now, last year there was not much given by Finance Minister Arun Jaitley for the common man. In fact, except a few things, there was not very much to talk about. This year, what the common man expects is at least enhancing the income tax exemption limit from 2.5 to at least 3 to 4 lakhs, because that slab has not been touched last year. And apart from this, the common man is also looking for enhancement of Section 80C benefits from 1.5 lakhs to at least 2 lakhs. Now, that's something that has already happened last year, so we are not very optimistic that that will go through this year, the 80C limit being enhanced, because it's already moved from 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh this year. But there are a few other things that could probably be taken care for as far as the salaried and class is concerned. One is the education allowance. Now, the education allowance tax exemption is 100 rupees per month per child for a maximum of 2 children. Now, this is extremely low. I mean, you really cannot be educating your children at this kind of an allowance. So that really needs to be considered. A second allowance that the finance minister can also consider is the transportation allowance. If you're staying far out from the city, 1600 rupees a month is really not going to be sufficient, especially in cities that are expanding fast and you really need to travel to the city. So that also needs to be considered by the finance minister, the transportation allowance limit, which is there of 16,000. Another allowance that desperately needs to be enhanced is the medical allowance. Now, you get a tax benefit up to 15,000 for all medical expenditure incurred for self and dependents. But if somebody has old parents at home, for example, this 15,000 is not going to be enough. One is you're going to have chronic ailments which need regular medicine. A simple scan in a hospital will cost you nothing less than 10,000. And if you have 2 children and 2 parents, adults, the elders to take care of, this is certainly not going to be enough. So the finance minister must consider enhancing the medical allowance as well from 15, at least move it to 25,000 rupees. These are broadly the few things that the finance minister needs to consider. The education allowance, the medical allowance, your ATC benefits, and enhancing the tax exemption limit. This is particularly, we are seeking this is because the government has benefited tremendously from lower crude oil prices, and subsidies are, the subsidy expenditure has really been taken care of. So that may give the government a little more to take care of the common man. So it's our hope that we'll get some benefits this time in the budget of 2016-17. So let's wait and watch what happens on the 29th of February.